welcome to my channel, and assalamu alaikum to my Muslim subscribers. I know you guys could tell I'm feeling so much better. Like the last two videos, you guys, the first one I was in the middle of really bad sinuses. The second one I was on the back end of the sinuses and operating. I think I'd had 5 hours of sleep between the 2 days, and I just looked like crap. But as you can see, I've got my beauty sleep, you guys, and I feel a lot better. I'm not 100% still, but you know what? I'm getting more and more, getting better with each day, so I can't complain about that. But I hopped in here, you guys, and I had to start, you know, number one, I'm Michael Jackson's biggest fan still. Yes, I literally wanted to marry him and like have 50 kids for him, and like, child, I think I would have married his corpse. I know that is so wrong. That's the creepiest thing about me that I will admit. So I don't say I'm obsessed with him, but his energy, liquid gold, you know, a very precious soul. But anyway, you know, I'm in just this lovey-dovey state, you guys. I'm planning a wedding. I'm getting married, you guys. Alhamdulillah, like getting married, inshallah, right? I'm excited. I'm so excited. Islam has just been so beautiful to me, you guys. And, you know, everything that I've done in my journey to get to here, it's been amazing. Oh my God, you guys, I have not been coughing all day. It is so crazy that I come on here to make this video and all of a sudden my throat chakra is just like wanting to shut down on me. No, Shaitan is a liar. He is a lie. But you know, I appreciate my journey, and I want you guys to learn to appreciate yours as well. Because we can do better when we know better, right? We really can, you guys. And if it weren't for all those hard lessons and, you know, those things made me who I am today. I wouldn't give any of it back. I'm serious. None of my hardships, it all was necessary. It all made me who I am today. It's a fact, you guys. It is a fact, but capital F. So, you know, that's why I think in the last video, I was like, no one could ever shame me about my past or guilt me for any season that I was in, because in any given season that I was in, I was literally doing the best I could at that time. And I've always been willing to, you know, do the work and have self-awareness and be like, oh, you know what? I used to think like that, but I know better. This is a better way of thinking. This is a better way of being. You know, I'm always willing to improve. You know, I'm not one of those people who know it all. So it's okay, you guys. You know, narcissistic abuse will point out your imperfections. It shines a light on the cracks of your foundation. And that's just so you can see that, you know, none of us are perfect. Even once we take care of that, it could be something else. You know what I mean? Because we're imperfect people, there's always something that we could work on, not to be perfect, but just to be better, you know? Just to be better, you guys. But taking the lessons with me and, you know, seeing the growth, you guys, seeing your growth, it's amazing. Like, it's a whole mentality shift when you increase your emotional maturity in a proper manner. A whole mentality shift, you guys. You know, it's a whole renewing of the mind, basically. And the ways and the things that used to get to you, it just won't even touch you anymore. You know? Like, on the channel, I always talk about not being one-dimensional with things in life. Meaning, like, yes is always good. No, sometimes the yes is bad. No is always bad. No, sometimes you need to be no. Tell no, or told no to. You know, just think about when you're raising a kid. If you do everything they want, sometimes you have to protect them. You have to tell them no. Or there has to be a delayed gratification. or there's a better time or a proper time for something to take place. And alhamdulillah, you know, Allah's timing is always going to be the best timing for you. You know, if he didn't give you something that you believe you want and need right now, it's not your time for it. And then, you know, once it's revealed to you that it is your time, it's going to all make sense, you know. But if you learn to become a person to where an open door, alhamdulillah, that's good for me. A closed door, alhamdulillah, that's good for me too. You know, I learned to appreciate everything, you know. I'm serious. It gets so intricate to me that it gets to the point to where, like, if I'm in a traffic jam, oh, he's probably blocking me from an accident if I would have been on time to something. You know, like, I feel like everything is working for my good. And when you have that close connection with the Most High, you'll appreciate anything that you feel like is a delay or a redirection, a yes, a no, an open door, a closed door. You'll appreciate all of them, you know? You appreciate all of them, you guys. So that's important. Open doors are a blessing. Closed doors are a blessing too, because what you thought was good for you may not be, you know? Yes. And it's been quite a journey too here with me on my road to marriage. You know, I've never had an Islamic marriage before, and alhamdulillah, I think it's absolutely beautiful. You know, for those of you who don't know much about Islam, because I used to didn't know a lot about it myself. To me, all I knew was they just didn't eat pork. Literally, I was very ignorant about the religion because I didn't know nothing. You know, I never took the time to learn, you know, and come to find out, and I've been laughing through my journey, like, Allah's been working on me for years, like reeling me in for years, and I didn't even know it. Like, literally, my heart was with Islam a long time ago, and I didn't even know it, you guys. I bought some artwork years ago, and this is my son. Yeah, I'm outside.
Oh, can you come to the front?
The front of the school? Okay. Forever on mommy's duties, even on Mother's Day weekend. But yeah, I bought some artwork, you guys, and man, through a business that I started, alhamdulillah, I found out that artwork was Islamic artwork, because I literally seen it in the Islamic artwork. I was like, I didn't even know it when I, like, my taste, my gaze, my desires for Islam. Wow, they have a lot going on here today at the school. It's a beautiful day though, as you guys can see. It is sunny, it is clear, it is absolutely beautiful. Subhanallah. Let me just move over here because I don't see Nathan. There's so many children. Let me put my blinkers on. Oh, there he is. Okay. But yeah, it's been amazing. You know, even my journey and my road towards being paired up, you know. And it's been amazing. Like, just the whole process. The Prophet Muhammad, peace and blessings be upon him, you know, he was such a class act, man. And if you get a husband that's a fraction of who he was, you're winning. You are winning. Like, man, the more that I literally fall in love with him, like, as a person, he was just a smooth man. So much grace, so much character, so much awareness, not only for himself, but his environment and those around him. And that's a beautiful thing. That's one of the things that definitely made me fall in love with Islam, as far as how they groom the men, how the mentality that they put into the men. Like, it's just very pleasing and appealing to me. It's very masculine, you know. There's respect and dignity infused in that. A lot of grace. Like, it's a beautiful thing. It's absolutely beautiful. And to meet someone you know, that's upholding that and that's standing and grounded in that is absolute blessing. Absolute blessing. So I'm excited, you guys. But you don't get that by being low-hanging fruit, you know. There's two sides to the coins, right? So yeah, there's the obligations on the man, but you know, a woman has to uphold herself a certain way. And Islam, you know, really outlines that. And honestly, these things, even if you're not, we can. I mean, it's the same stuff we got at home too, really. You want to go there and get a hoagie, Nate? I'm serious. You want to go get a hoagie? All right, buddy. Well, let me take a turn right here. I'm gonna hit a little traffic. Or I could turn in there and go around, maybe try to take a shortcut. But yeah, you know, the way that you carry yourself and what you accept in your life and don't accept, the type of boundaries that you have, yeah, it's going to completely dictate what you end up with. And that's for real, whether you're a Muslim or not. What you tolerate, what you accept. And you know, going into this season of my life, I had a very clear vision for what I wanted and what was acceptable to me. Because number one, of course, I'm guided by Islam. And they clearly lay out what that should look like and what it is. And it's in alignment with what I wanted naturally. Like, it's just how I am as a person, like the way that they say it should be and all of this. I'm just naturally inclined that way. So, alhamdulillah, you guys. Don't be the low-hanging fruit, okay? Do not be the low-hanging fruit. Narcissists, they love that because they can have a quick grab, you know? A quick grab. They love a quick grab. You know, and they want to get in and they want to get out. And even if they take it to marriage with you, there's a bad intention behind it and not a real marriage that's being had. So, when you're not the low-hanging fruit,
What's the password?
when you're not the low-hanging fruit and you know your worth and you have those boundaries, and you know, people will either have to step up to those boundaries or keep it moving. and you know, going back to the first thing that I said, open doors are good and so are the closed ones. So I'm using one hand, you guys. So when you feel like that, you know there's something better for you, and it is. Because oftentimes it's not that we're asking for too much, we're just asking the wrong person. That wasn't the person that was going to fulfill that for you. And we shouldn't be trying to force it to be the person, you know? And you have that confidence, what's yours is yours. You don't have to beg nobody for nothing. You don't have to chase nobody for nothing either. The right person, you know, for you women out there, he's going to pursue you. He's going to make it clear. It ain't going to be no skin off of his back. As a matter of fact, he going to match what you want and then some. You know, that's how Allah can blow your mind when you wait for a divine spouse, or, you know, for someone that's equally yoked with you. But it's a beautiful thing. But you can't be that low-hanging fruit. You know, and especially, think about it, you guys. We've gone through narcissistic abuse. We've done the work and all this and that. So any and everybody should have access to us? Absolutely not. We're exclusive. You know, we should only be with a certain type of person, a certain type of energy, certain type of mentality, certain type of lifestyle, whether you're in Islam or not. And if it's not fitting the bill, it's not fitting the bill. What I look like giving people access to me that don't have no business having access to me. That's how you end up experiencing a narcissistic abuse. You know, that's how you end up doing in those situations. I done come too far. I done did too much work. You bet your bottom dollar that I'm betting. Oh my gosh, I have a straw. Hang on. Okay, well, I'm gonna have to turn this to get a drink. I'm getting used to kneecaps. I think they're beautiful. I don't wear them every day, but who knows? Will I ever become a full-time kneecappy? Perhaps, but oh my gosh, you guys, I had to learn a lesson today. So I'm driving, I put my window down on my driver's side. You guys, that wind came and my kneecap was all covering my eyes. I was like, oh my God, I could have had an accident. So that was a lesson I had to learn. If I'm wearing a kneecap, my window has to be up or pretty much up, because when that wind comes and throws my kneecap around, that's not good. That is not good. Woo! But alhamdulillah, he had his arms around me and, you know, nothing bad happened. But oh my God, it was a learning. I'm learning as I go, because I wasn't born Muslim and I don't have Muslims in my family. You know, it's starting with me and my kids. You know, we are, because my family is born into Christianity. I was born into Christianity and I converted over to Islam. And one day I'll make a video to talk about why I did that. I definitely have my reasons. Very logical. Very logical. I feel like Islam is the first religion where I could be logical and spiritual. It's amazing. Man, I've always felt connected, you know, to the Most High, you know, period. But when I feel with Islam, I'm just in love with it. I'm completely smitten in love with it. But I hope you guys, I see we're approaching 20 minutes. And, you know, I took you on a little bit of a car ride with me. I went to go pick up Nathan from basketball practice. And now, you know, we're at Wawa. He wanted to get a little snack. Even though I feel like, you know, it's stuff that we have at home. But child, what we gonna do? So, with that being said, I hope everybody's in a good space. And if you're not taking the steps to get there, you know, lots of resources here on this channel. Again, I will be doing life coaching again. I'm going to be opening that back up. I'll let you guys know. Inshallah, I'll let you guys know when that website is up and going. But, you know, I'm just in such a great place right now. Like, man, any pain and suffering that I've gone through, you guys, I don't even feel it, you know? Like, I'm far removed, basically. Far removed. And that's beautiful. On my window, I'm letting it, because I'm parked. If I start driving again, these windows going up. My kneecap is not going to be blinding my eyesight again. But you guys, stay well. Stay safe, of course. Never give up on yourself. And, you know, the takeaway points in this video, of course, is don't be the low-hanging fruit. Know who you are, know what you deserve, and be patient for that, you know, when you know that you're in the right about this. All right, and appreciate the yeses and the nos. Appreciate a delay, or what you may consider a delay. It's just maybe divine timing, or not right now. Appreciate it. You know, wherever you are, whatever season you're in, just make the best of that, because it's all intentional. If you're an intentional kind of person, it's going to be purposeful no matter what. You know what I mean? In preparation, you know, if it's something you want that you don't have yet, get prepared for it, baby. So when it comes your way, you can capture it, and not only capture it, but keep it. So that's the problem with narcissists. They want stuff they could get, they can never keep it. It's going to always escape them, because they aren't going about things the right way. And they don't know how to maintain, you know, how to just take. And you can't just take from anything. You got to pour something into it, and it can't be a bunch of poison, because you're going to kill it. You know what I'm saying? So You have to learn how to nurture. Like, someone made a video and I was just shaking my head. Oh my goodness, young lady, she was like, you have to just be selfish in this life. Selfish, selfish. I'm like, no. I think she's gone from one end of the spectrum to another. No, you should not be a doormat. No, people should not be rolling all over your boundaries. And no, you know what I'm saying? You can't stand up for yourself. But then you're going to all the way to the other end. I'm just going to be selfish. You could put yourself first and not be selfish. You know, you could. That was confirmation. You know, I feel like there's a medium there. There's an in-between space where that's the sweet spot, where we recognize reciprocity in life. We want to put into the proper sources because those sources will put back into us properly. You know, that's the whole thing. Yeah, you're going to feel like you got to be selfish when you're pouring into the wrong source. You're going to feel that way. Right? All right, you guys. I was trying to keep this below 20 minutes, but we're about to hit 22 minutes. I love you guys. Thank you for all the love and support. You know, this channel has been amazing. As much as I've helped you guys, it's been very therapeutic for me as well. All right, so I will see you guys in the next upload. If there's anything that you would like for me to discuss or talk about on this channel, you can go ahead and leave a comment. I like talking to you guys. You know, I love interacting with you guys. Don't forget that. All right, I love interactions. Leave some comments. Don't just be listening. Like, talk to me sometime. I miss that. I used to get so many comments under my videos and I enjoyed it. You know, introvert and all, I enjoy it. All right, you guys, take care. I love you, and I will see you in the next episode. Bye-bye.